Hi, everybody. This is Simon. Welcome to the very first webinar. On September 15th at 11 a.m., we will go over how you can secure your future. We're going to show you a step by step process of how you can secure your digital assets and how you can easily, with just a few clicks, start building your real estate portfolio. Blockchain has enhanced our world to the next level, and with W3MCT, you'll have all the information you need to prepare yourself for the new future. Right now, we're going to show you a quick introductory into what we are going to get involved in and what you also have access to when you become a member of W3MCT. So remember, save the date, September 15th, 11 a.m. Secure Your Future, a guide to digital asset security and hardware wallets. My name is Simon Betroni, aka Simon Future. You can see me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. If you want to reach me for more information, you can send an email over to info@w3mct.club. Again, it's info@w3mct.club. Now let's get to it. In our interview process, when we're going to figure out who we allow into our club, because it doesn't matter if you have the funds to join or you don't have the funds to join. We want to make sure that you're a right fit and this is the best time for you in your own life to get involved in something like this. But stay tuned. We want you to come join the webinar in September. It's 100% free. I promise you, there's no other catch. You don't have to come worry about finances. We want you focused on information and taking notes. So we'll quickly go over a welcome and introduction to W3MCT. W3MCT is the business name, is my company, and is also the name of our Insight Club. We'll go over why security matters and how this is prevalent in the Web3 space and blockchain technology. We'll discuss the importance of public address, private address, public keys, private keys, and wallet setup. We'll let you know, hey, what is a hardware wallet? Right? What does that even mean and how you can get your hardware wallet set up. Then we'll do a live demonstration of using a hardware wallet. For a live demonstration, the hardware wallet that we will be using is the SafePal. I am an affiliate partner of SafePal, just FYI, so you are completely aware, and I'm 100% transparent with my motives. It's my job and my goal to educate you in how you can prepare yourself for the digital future. Right now, we do our transactions in a different way, and traditional finance is starting to get an upgrade. But with this upgrade to traditional finance, one of the most important parts of this and using blockchain, using cryptocurrency, is setting up a hardware wallet. We're going to talk about why it's important you should have a hardware wallet and why I chose SafePal as my hardware wallet of choice. And after that, we'll have a small offer to the W3MCT community. Like I said, the webinar in September is 100% free. And if you want to get some more information and maybe you want to collaborate with other people and other experts in this industry, well, we can go ahead and check us out and maybe see if you're the right fit to join the W3MCT community. Well, let's get to it. Well, the last couple months in the blockchain space, a lot has happened. And many individuals are concerned because the price has been going up, price has been going down. There's news coming out about a spot ETF. BlackRock is trying to come into the ecosystem. Some other people are trying to cause confusion about whether or not there's a recession coming. There's fear around inflation. It's just a lot of inconsistency, right? It's quite overwhelming for the average individual. And most people really don't know what to do, what to believe in, and how to go about it. But I want to give you some information when it comes to blockchain and what's going on in this space right now. And when it comes to understanding projects and figure out how we decide which projects that we want to allocate our capital to, we take a look at a few different metrics. And one of the metrics that we take a look at is market cap and TVL. So recently, we've just been notified with the help of Masari that there's been a 50% growth in market cap over the last 30 days. And it's quite interesting to see that optimism is the fastest growing emergent ecosystem in terms of market cap, despite a quite rough 25% decline from the broader market over the last 180 days. And right here in our picture, you can see this chart that optimism and Solana is leading this emergent chain market cap growth. I mean, Binance Smart Chain, BSC, which as you can see in the last 30 days, has changed roughly about 3.1% at now 37.4 billion. Solana went up a nice 14.3%, now sitting at 9.2 billion. Polygon hasn't seen that much of a change in when it comes to market cap. Avalanche is down 0.2%. Arbitrum is up 5.2% to 1.4 billion, and Optimism has a whopping 57.3% increase in the last 30 days, now sitting at 1.2 billion. You may be wondering what is going on. Why is optimism starting to get all this attention all of a sudden? Well, if anyone has been paying attention to this space right now, our team has found out that Coinbase and Base has really been marketing crazy. And anyone that's using the Coinbase application right now or for trading platform, you'll notice that you can set up the Coinbase Web3 wallet. And in the Web3 wallet, there's a learn section. And the learn and earn section allows you to get some more information pertaining to different projects in the ecosystem. And from your time in learning, they will reward you. And right now, Optimism has really been pushing crazy on Coinbase. I've made about $25 in rewards just from utilizing Optimism. And also, Coinbase is coming out with their base blockchain, which is another thing you'd really want to pay attention to. But it's not over. The market cap growth of Optimism Solana follows TVL trends across the major chains, where all other ecosystems have seen declines in TVL over the last 30 days. Optimism and Solana have seen modest gains. You can see here that we have some decline when it comes to the TVL, but Solana continues to grow. For anyone that's understanding and not understanding what TVL means, it stands for total value locked, right? So this is important because we want to know what are the finances look like for some of these projects, right? And some of these protocols. What's going on, and are they actually making any money? All right. Is there any revenue? Are people still investing their capital within these protocols? And we're starting to see that, hey, capital is shifting and the market is shifting to some new players in the field. Right now, Optimism and Solana. Now, Solana is still quite new, even though they had such a pretty bad, a start to the game, right? They started out well, they started getting a lot of attention, But then it really hit the fan. And it hit the fan because, unfortunately, they were fluffing numbers. And those numbers they were fluffing, they were exaggerating, wasn't the whole blockchain and it wasn't the whole ecosystem. But it was a select few of developers that were just trying to, use their coding skills and their development skills and these wonderful fantastic skill sets, really, that sets you apart from the world. And unfortunately, they fluffed the numbers. They fluffed it so much that it looked like more money was coming into the ecosystem than what really was happening. And because of that, it really set this downward spiral of, hey, let's start paying attention to proof of reserves, right? Let's start paying attention to whether or not the numbers shown on these decentralized applications or yield farming dApps and protocols, are they even right? Are they even correct? And it's more important to get a good understanding and have additional resource and reference points on that information, and which is why we partnered with Masari, and I use Masari along with Token Metrics to help me with our T and F Insight reports. Now, our T and F Insight reports are available to W3MCT members, and when you join our club, you will receive these insight reports that goes into this and so much more information to help you feel comfortable when you want to allocate your funds. And more information is always better than none. So as we go on to the next chart, we see that Optimism has seen the largest percent change growth in active addresses, with about 32% in the last 30 days. That's past an Avalanche in their overall count. It's kind of crazy. But just over 100,000 daily active addresses, Optimism is approaching Arbitrum as Arbitrum continues to see a flat to down activity growth. They got a lot of attention when they were coming out. But it seems like I said, the market is starting to take a shift. And they're really starting to focus now on Polygon and Optimism. When it comes to addresses, addresses are important. So when we go over in our webinar and we talk about hardware wallets and private keys, we'll go over what it is to have a public address and what an address does for the blockchain. But essentially, an address is just like a bank account, right? So when you set up a bank account with the traditional financial system, you go get your checkings account number, right? You get your routing number. Well, you have your checkings account number, and that tells you how to access your account in the bank. But in the macro and wide view of things, and if you wanted to send money to one place over another or one bank over another bank, we have routing numbers, right? And those routing numbers helps you to understand which institution is going to receive those funds. And that's kind of similar when it comes to Web3 cryptocurrency and blockchain. When you set up a wallet, you will get a public address and a private address, or a public key and a private key. And the private key is something you keep to yourself. You never share your private key or your seed phrase, your passphrase with anyone else. You literally write it down and you put it into a safe. And I highly recommend not saving it on your Google Drive or your iCloud or anything like that. Do not store it online or on your computer. Well, if your computer is something that's not connected to the internet, then that's a different story. But if it is a computer that's connected to your network and connected to your internet, just please be aware that is a vulnerability point. And what do I mean by vulnerability point? If someone were to gain access to your internet, to your network, and see all of the devices that's connected to your home network, and then if they have the skill sets to then get access to your computer and all the information on your computer, then that's really going to put you at a very vulnerable state, because they'll have access to your private key. And anyone that has access to your private key will be able to access your funds in your wallet. Just like anyone that has your account number and your information, right? They can access your bank account stuff and withdraw your funds. And we don't want that happening at all. So in this new video coming out, we're going to go over the importance of safely securing your digital assets and why having a hardware wallet is the number one choice to stay safe in this new industry. So before we finish off, I just want to say kudos to Polygon and Optimism. And if you're looking for somewhere new to take a look at this coming market cycle, I would possibly look in the direction of OP, right? OP Optimism is getting some attention right now, and it's probably thanks to Coinbase and Base new blockchain right now, right? Because they're working with Optimism. But hey, whatever they choose to do, it's on them. And the cool thing about this, just so you guys know, that blockchain is about collaboration. So don't come looking for just one. It's not going to be one that takes over the world. It's going to be a multitude. And the reason why we want a multitude, well, that's the only way the blockchain works, right? So we'll go over that in the webinar. Save the date, September 15th. I would love to see you there. And so while Layer 0 airdrop farming and general bridge activity have driven Optimism's growth in the past, recent activity growth has come from, well, wallet transfers, stablecoins, and NFTs. In the middle of the screen, you see the Bitcoin Skull King. That is my NFT from crypto.com. This came out. I got it immediately when I saw it, and I was just like, man, I definitely want my hands on that NFT. Now, that's for my own personal thing, right? I'm not looking to flip it. I'm not looking to try to make a big buck off of it. I just saw something that I liked and I wanted to support the protocol. On the left of my NFT, the Bitcoin Skull King, we have Introduction to ChatGPT, a guide to conversational AI. This is a web ebook that I've written to help people understand how to use OpenAI and ChatGPT. I was part of the testing team for OpenAI for a few years, and just sharing some of my insights when it comes to conversating and working and interacting with conversational AI. And to the right, we have Web3 Learning. This ebook really goes over in depth about hardware wallets and the Web3 ecosystem. So I would love it if you wanted to support our company and support my channel. If you want access to any one of these ebooks, we're giving them away for free for all of you that attend our webinar on September 15th. Again, it's September 15th. Save the date. It's 100% free, and we're giving away the Web3 Learning ebook or the Guide to Conversational AI ebook. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. Share, like, subscribe. Let people know about WM3CT and how we can help you secure your financial future. My name is Simon. To the very first webinar on September 15th at 11 a.m., we will go over how you can secure your future. We're going to show you a step-by-step process of how you can secure your digital assets and how you can easily, with just a few clicks, start building your real estate portfolio. Blockchain has enhanced our world to the next level, and with W3MCT, you'll have all the information you need to prepare yourself for the new future. Right now, we're going to show you a quick introductory into what we are going to get involved in and what you also have access to when you become a member of W3MCT. So remember, save the date, September 15th, 11 a.m. Secure Your Future, a guide to digital asset security and hardware wallets. My name is Simon Betroni, aka Simon Future. You can see me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. If you want to reach me for more information, you can send an email over to info@w3mct.club. Again, it's info@w3mct.club. Now let's get to it. In our interview process, when we're going to figure out who we allow into our club, because it doesn't matter if you have the funds to join or you don't have the funds to join. We want to make sure that you're a right fit and this is the best time for you in your own life to get involved in something like this. So, but stay tuned. We want you to come join the webinar in September. It's 100% free. I promise you, there is no other catch. You don't have to come worry about finances. We want you to focus on information and taking notes. So, we'll quickly go over a welcome and introduction to W3MCT. W3MCT is the business name, is my company, and is also the name of our Insight Club. We'll go over why security matters and how this is prevalent in the Web3 space and blockchain technology. We'll discuss the importance